Hey, it's Shelley from Best Buy Canada's blog. Over the past few weeks, I've been testing out the VOSKER V150 cellular security camera. The VOSKER V150 is a security camera that runs without electricity, so you don't have to plug it in. It also runs without any sort of Wi-Fi connection, as it has a SIM card inside of it already activated. That means you can place this camera in remote locations where you normally can't place a security camera. So if you have a cabin at the lake, or you want to watch over your boat in a marina, or you have a remote part of your property the way that I do, you can place the security camera there and you can get a connection that streams photos that it takes straight to the VOSKER app. It also saves the images it captures to a micro SD card that's placed inside of the camera. Now, all of this comes with the camera, so you get a mount for the camera, a battery, a charger for the battery, as well as the micro SD card and the SIM card. The camera also has a solar panel on top of it, and that keeps your battery charged. So I've been using it for about 2 weeks now, and my battery has only dropped about 2%. That's pretty great battery power, but I think that it would last even longer in the summer when there's intense sunlight. If you're worried about someone stealing the camera when you're nowhere near it, you can also use several of the VOSKER accessories. So there is a cage that you can place the camera in. It's like a lock box, and you can thread one of the VOSKER locks through it, and that will keep your camera secure. The mount that's included with the VOSKER V150 makes it easy to set it up and point it in any direction. I just screwed it into my fence post, but you can adjust the angles and you can point it essentially at anything and it will capture photos. Here's a look at a few of the photos that I captured with the VOSKER V150. Some of them were detected, the motion was detected because a vehicle showed up in the driveway, or as in this case, an animal in the pasture. You can set it to capture as many times a day as you'd like, and you can also set it to take multiple photos at one time. As you can see, the pictures are very crisp and clear, especially during the daytime. Some of the motion can be a little bit blurred when you have an object that's moving past it really quickly, but I found it did capture whatever it was, whether it was a person or an animal. Here's a look at the VOSKER app. It connects you to your camera from wherever you are and keeps you up to date on everything that's going on. So this is where you adjust all of your settings, whether you would like it to be high sensitivity or multi-shot. It lets you know how much battery life you have left, as well as offers you the ability to have a date and timestamp on the camera, and it keeps you up to date on your signal. Here's a look at the gallery of stored photos in the VOSKER app. You can scroll through these photos anytime you'd like to. You can share them to social media if you'd like to, or you can download them to your phone. To use the gallery, you're going to need to access the VOSKER cloud storage, and that involves signing up for one of 3 plans. If you don't opt for a plan, your camera will store your photos on the micro SD card, but having the VOSKER app and the VOSKER plan lets you stream them to the gallery, and then you have the instant notifications that there's been motion. That's especially helpful if you are, as I said before, have the camera in a remote location and you're not in front of it. The VOSKER V150 reminds me a lot of trail cameras I've used in the past, but it is definitely above and beyond a trail camera. I love how you can access your images anywhere you are, and you can use the LTE network to stream those images to the VOSKER app. It just makes it very simple to place this camera anywhere, as remote as possible, that can get cellular service. Overall, it's a very easy to use camera. I didn't find any lag between the upload of the photos and the connection to the network. It didn't drop. I always had at least 1 bar of signal, and that was more than enough to continue to take photos. The addition of the solar panel is a nice touch, especially when you've got it somewhere remote that you're not going to be able to go back and access that battery anytime soon. And it keeps it charged. So even with very dim sunlight and a lot of rain, I found that the camera is still not draining the battery. It's still around 99% after 2 weeks of use. That's it for my look at the VOSKER V150 cellular security camera. You can see my full review of this great camera on Best Buy Canada's blog. Thanks for watching.